Hi everybody. So on Tuesday, yesterday, when we had our discussion on a Mormon mother, um, we didn't really talk a lot about how I want you to cite this. And a few of you came up afterwards and were asking me questions, and I realized that many of you come from disciplines that probably use APA formatting or in-text citation, some form of in-text citation on your papers. And in the humanities, especially in history, we use a citation format called the Chicago Manual of Style, and that's how I want you to cite in this paper. So basically, it's the same idea as citing in any regular paper that you would write. So anytime, again, you're direct quoting or you're paraphrasing material that needs a citation. Now, in an in-text citation format, say if this were a paraphrased statement here, a Mormon mother is about Annie Clark Tanner's experience as a plural wife, you would typically put a parentheses here, the author, and then a page number, and then you'd go on your way. So what you would do is you would replace that in-text citation in the Chicago Manual of Style format with a footnote, and it's very easy to do. You just go up to Insert. So wherever that in-text citation would go, you replace that in-text citation with a footnote by going to Insert, if I could get my mouse to work properly, and then Footnote. And it's already numbered for you, 1, 2, 3. You just insert it, and then here is where you put the citation format. Now, if this is the first time you've cited the author, then the full citation needs to be in place. And so for this purpose, if you were paraphrasing from something in A Mormon Mother, the author would be Annie Clark Tanner, and then the title would be in italics, and it would be A Mormon Mother, an autobiography by Annie Clark Tanner, because that's the full that's the full subtitle, and then comma, unitalicized, parentheses, this would be the place of publication. And then the publishing house in my book, if you go to the opening pages where it talks about, where it has the the title page, and if you flip over to look at the publication information, it tells you the publishing house. And this looks like it's the Tanner Trust Fund, and then University of Utah Library. And mine was published in 1991. And then you put the page number after that. Okay, now say, and then after your first citation, initial citation, you could, if there's another quote or again paraphrase material from her book, so let's say Annie Clark Tanner explains, thus, obedience was the basis of our religion. And then again, you would put instead of an in-text citation there, you would put a footnote. So we go to footnote, insert, and then here, since you've already included a previous full text citation, all you need to do is Tanner, Mormon Mother, and then the page number. And then you go on your way. Now, let's say if, yesterday when we were having our class discussion, I said something particularly brilliant, and you want to either quote me or you're paraphrasing your lecture notes, then what you would do is you would put a footnote again here, so because we're replacing our in-text citations, insert, and then the first time you would quote me or refer to me, you'd refer to me by my full name, and then we could just put lecture and then the date of that lecture, 10/24, 2017. And then any other time after this, if you needed to refer to me, you could again just put my last name, lecture, and the date. And so that's kind of what you'll need to do. Now, if for instance you paraphrase A Mormon Mother and you also are referring to a lecture, then you could also just put those in the same footnote by just doing a semicolon and then Okay, Anderson lecture 10/24/2017. And then this one, which is you just need Anderson lecture 10/24/2017. So I hope that that kind of clears up some how to cite using Chicago Manual of Style. And if you have any questions, let me know.